I'll start off by saying I have a diverse and growing crypto portfolio. A significant portion of my current portfolio is invested into the full Shiba Inu ecosystem, and I intend to hold Shiba Inu for the long term, especially as the world matures more into crypto adoption. Now, the reasons why I hold Shiba Inu are the same reasons why large crypto institutions have one by one changed their tune recently and started to promote Shiba Inu. Because I personally see that Shiba Inu is building an ecosystem for a very particular type of investor in the future. So, like most of you, I'm very comfortable holding for the long term through the inevitable highs and even the lows as I watch this decentralized ecosystem and community take shape over the years. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight 7 unusual reasons why I'm holding Shiba Inu for the long term. Welcome back to SHIB Planet, everyone. This is Ace. Today, I'm going to give you 3 macro reasons and 4 micro reasons that I'll be holding Shiba Inu through thick and thin for the long term. Basically, macro reasons are reasons which are external to Shiba Inu, but which set up an environment which SHIB can thrive. And micro reasons, they're specifically about SHIB token itself. Today's video is not financial advice. These videos are for information and entertainment purposes only. But before we start, I always highly recommend, I'll just go here, that you, and I respect your time, guys. So for best viewing experience, I highly recommend that you increase the speed of the video to and set it to at least 1.5 or higher speed. This will help you consume the content a lot faster. And also, if you're interested in simulating the potential profit of your crypto, I've released my crypto simulators and they're available for download. I'll leave the links in the description. Thanks to everyone who's picked them up on day one. Your responses have been very much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy them. All right, let's get right to it. I'll just start straight away. Reason number 1, growing crypto adoption. Crypto.com recently, they released a series of reports which revealed that in 2020, the global crypto users, they grew at almost a flat rate during the second half of 2020. In fact, crypto users grew by 20 million over the second half. That's between June and December. And with most month-on-month growth nearly flat at a rate of around about 1 million users a month through the middle of that part. However, in sharp contrast, 2021 saw its first half grow by a massive 129 million, which is over 5 times the growth of the previous period. And this growth is projected to continue, and especially as Bitcoin approaches its all-time high, hopefully, which is going to be in the next few months. In fact, on their report, Crypto.com specifically singled out Shiba Inu and Dogecoin as major catalysts for introducing new people into cryptocurrency. Now, why is this important? The data simply shows that more users result in more crypto adoption and acceptance of crypto. And the faster that happens, the better environment for all cryptos to grow, including Shiba Inu. In fact, SHIB tends to be a very easy intro to crypto because it's not a complicated project to understand, and SHIB can benefit greatly from the inevitable continued growth. On to the next one. Reason number 2. The growing global crypto market cap. Now, this chart here, it represents all the global combined crypto market caps filtered by pretty much today. If you look at crypto prices daily, you'll see a lot of volatility, and that may make it seem like cryptos don't do well in the short term. However, that's a very narrow, paper-handed view. If you zoom out at least 1 year, I'll just do that. If you zoom out at least 1 year, you'll see that globally, cryptocurrencies are on the rise, especially after 2021. And this graph pretty much shows that. If you see here, at the beginning of the year, the global market cap was about half a trillion, 500 billion, and recently we've been tipping over 2 trillion over here. So from a macro perspective, globally, most major cryptos are significantly more valuable right now than they were at the beginning of the year. And this is just the first cycle. This means that in general, if the trends continue, which market analysts say that they will, in 1 year, the average price of most top 100 cryptos should rise organically relatively to each other, just based on new users and more crypto adoption alone. So I like to think that the stage has been set for Shiba Inu, and I haven't even started talking about the incoming additional utility. Okay, number three. My number three is Bitcoin. You might be thinking, what does Bitcoin have to do with Shiba Inu? Well, everything. Bitcoin is the global face of crypto. Everyone is aware of its presence, even if they don't hold any. Now, did you know that Bitcoin it accounts for 40% of all global crypto market cap? And before you guys spam in the comment section saying Shiba Inu is not tied to Bitcoin, I am not saying that. However, whenever Bitcoin approaches its all-time highs, I'll repeat that again. When Bitcoin approaches its all-time highs, this has always ignited altcoins. Note, I specifically said all-time highs, not just when it goes up. Also, what happens is that when Bitcoin approaches and beats its all-time highs, that's when people take profits, and part of those profits they tend to go into altcoins, and the altcoins which usually follow Bitcoin. And as people they do this as they try to maximize their returns. Now, this behavior is what happened during the previous meme season, where a lot of meme coins did well, including Shiba Inu, and this happened when people took their profits after Bitcoin's all-time high. Now, market analysts have been claiming that Bitcoin is going to reach 100K by the end of the year. Now, I'll admit I used to think that too, but I'll probably push that out until maybe the end of quarter one or quarter two in 2022 at this stage, which is great because that gives the Shiba Inu ecosystem a lot more time to flesh out all the things which are being built in it. And that's what I see. And it'll make Shiba Inu a much more robust asset to hold on to if and when that happens. Okay, reason number four. I believe Shiba Inu is uniquely positioned to attract newbie investors. Now, if I was to ask someone who's never invested in crypto or stocks before, if I was to ask them, would you like to earn passive income? They would say yes. If I was to ask them, would you like to invest in cryptocurrency? Often they would say, often they would say no, and then they would say that it's too risky and it's too complicated. And you know what, guys? They would probably be right because the top 10 cryptos, actually most cryptos, they're technological jargon, and they have technological jargons, and it's quite can be quite confusing to new entrants in the market. Now, people, they are keen to make money, but they associate complexity of crypto with high risk of loss. And actually, I don't blame them. With keywords of the best performing cryptos at the moment, they are things like smart contracts, scalability, interoperability, throughput, oracles, total locked value, decentralized exchange, utility token, computations. The technicality is it's actually quite intimidating, especially if you're new to investing. Now, these are all great technical themes which are actually being currently tackled by the most brilliant blockchain developers at the moment. But it means absolutely nothing to someone who's new and who wants to, just wet their feet in the game. And that is where Shiba Inu comes in. Because SHIB was based off a meme coin, it's still publicly perceived as a meme. Doge started as a joke, and SHIB started as an experiment in decentralized community building. There's nothing technical, there's nothing pretentious, and this has actually an unexpected effect of drawing in hundreds of thousands of people into crypto in general. And a lot of newbies, they saw what all they saw when they joined crypto, they just saw a community and a whole lot of zeros. But before you know it, they were staking, they were yield farming, through burying and digging, and they started investing in other altcoins. So this image of Shiba Inu is always going to be there for SHIB. As long as we remain in the top 50 to 100, newbies will always continually join the SHIB army, and that's why our users keep growing. Okay, number five. It proves Shiba Inu proves that decentralization works. Let me see if I can illustrate it just like this. Okay, Shiba Inu, it started out just as a piece of code and an intention. If I was to really dumb it down. It started out as a piece of code and an intention. Ryoshi started it, and someone provided liquidity for it on Uniswap, and basically no one bought it for a long time. In fact, um, 1 month later, Ryoshi actually relinquished all his tokens. Um, you can even trace this on the blockchain. So SHIB had no owner, no leaders, no developers, no budget, no marketing. Then quite suddenly, almost very suddenly, volunteers from around the world, they banded together and they put their own resources together to build a community completely spontaneously. That is the power of Shiba Inu. It's completely community driven. Now, on top of that, this army of people who've largely never even met in person, they have built a fully audited and decentralized exchange in ShibaSwap, and they're building a ton of utility, including a layer 2 blockchain, an NFT collection, one of many, um, and a blockchain marketplace in ShibaNet, amongst many other things. And on top of that, SHIB has never spent a dollar on marketing. It's never requested for an exchange listing. All of this happened organically through the activities of the community. Now, this proves that decentralization works. But the interesting thing is that it'll actually be very hard to copy, because how do you copy spontaneity? And that is one of the reasons why SHIB will thrive. And I'll jump on to the next one. Number 6, social dominance. Now, it's well known that social media presence is a key metric when evaluating the performance of an asset. This is especially so for a community-based token such as Shiba Inu. Now, through persistent social presence of the SHIB army on Twitter, on Reddit, on YouTube, on Discord, on Telegram, and others, SHIB is often a trending term and keyword. It has attracted the likes of Coinbase, as you know, who even promoted SHIB several times over after listing it. And it has never, and as you know, Coinbase has never done that for any other token. Now, I mention this because any marketer knows that persistent presence is a key marketing strategy which people use to keep a brand in your subconscious. And they do this that so when the situation calls for it, you'll automatically choose that brand because it's been artificially programmed into you because of ads. Now, why do you think brands like McDonald's they keep advertising? Well, with Shiba Inu, this happens organically without any advertising. It's so effective that Shiba Inu actually has exchanges which run SHIB ads for Shiba Inu without SHIB itself any lifting a finger, basically. And finally, number 7, future-proof utility. Now, if you look at what Shiba Inu is building, it's not random. It's not some cash grab ideas. Ryoshi literally had vision. He would have seen that the next major big industry disruption event was going to be in the finance space. It's happened in so many areas already, such as traditional retail being disrupted by online shopping, traditional TV being disrupted by streaming services. But traditional finance, on the other hand, this is a tough beast. How do you take out big banks and Wall Street? The answer is through decentralized finance, which allows people to take control of their money and earn fees and high interest yields without going through intermediaries. And this is the reason why he commissioned ShibaSwap, because DeFi or decentralized finance, it's an alternative to traditional finance, and it's just that without all the paperwork and runarounds. Now, if you read the Wolf paper, Ryoshi says that ShibaSwap is actually integral to Shiba Inu's pathway to success. Also, I could also talk about the layer 2 blockchain, which is under development. Ethereum, as you know, is the biggest platform which supports decentralized finance, so it makes sense to build on it. But its size causes scalability issues, congestion, and high fees. Shibarium, which is the L2 blockchain under development, it's going to allow anything which the SHIB army builds on it to remain competitive in a fast-changing environment. That's what I mean by future-proof utility. And I haven't even started talking about NFT projects, which will inevitably, and any other projects which are inevitably going to come out, including ShibaNet. But I think that's enough for you guys to get the gist. That's it from me, SHIB Army. If you found this video useful, go ahead and share it with the broader community. We're in this for the long haul, folks, and I would super appreciate it if you gave that like a spike. Also, I have more unlisted price simulation videos on the SHIB Planet website, which I showcase some of my crypto calculators. So feel free to check that out too. I'll put the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. This is Ace. Peace.